the Tea Talkers by Royce Newsom and Paxton Geigel. First, we will be ranking golfers. We're going to start with Brooks
Koepka. So Brooks Koepka was like a...
Yeah.
I mainly know him personally as like a rival of Bryson DeChambeau back in like
true.
2018, 2019. And he was a pretty good golfer. He kind of fell off after, 2021, after the COVID era of golf.
True.
So I think he's about probably a B, C tier right now. C, I'd say.
As he has been declining. Justin Rose is the next golfer. He got second in the recent PGA and went off into a tie-breaker match
At the Masters.
with Rory McIlroy.
So I think he's doing pretty good right now, personally. I mean, I don't like him that much, but
He is a little old.
He's getting older. He's probably going to do the senior tour in a little bit. So I think he's a good B tier.
Correct. I think that sounds fair. Next is Henrik Stenson.
No clue who that guy is.
We're gonna need to edit this out.
No, we're good.
We need to edit that out.
No, we're good.
No, we have to edit that
I'll
out.
edit it out.
Okay, we're just gonna stop this here. Next is Sergio Garcia.
Sergio Garcia is also quite an elderly player, I'd say.
He is pretty old.
He has won the Masters. He's won. He's done pretty good. I think he's an A-tier golfer. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's been a pretty successful golfer.
Quite successful, actually. Yeah.
Next up is Shane Lowry.
Shane Lowry wasn't really the best golfer ever. So, he is a redhead that instantly downgrades him.
He did play in the recent Masters, and he didn't do horrible.
He also,
pretty decent.
he kind of crashed out about being asked about Rory McIlroy after the last day, too. Actually, second last day.
He did pretty good, though.
He did do good. That's weird. I think he's a C tier, I guess. He's not that good.
Yeah, he has been a pretty decent golfer in the last couple of years, but he's on the edge. He's pretty good. Next up is Jordan Spieth.
Jordan Spieth. He's getting better now.
Pretty good golfer, I would say.
Yeah. He is what does he look like? Okay, that guy.
We're gonna have to edit
we're
that
fine.
out. No, we have to edit that out.
Boy, bro. So, Jordan Spieth, he was in the Masters. He usually makes all the majors.
That's true.
He's pretty good.
He does make usually most of the majors.
So, yeah, I think
I would say B.
B, yeah, definitely.
Dustin Johnson.
He was really good in the 2010s.
Yeah, that's
He kind of fell off now. He was like,
C or D,
he was probably top 10. I think he's probably a B.
B, okay.
B, because he's really good top in the 2010s.
Okay.
Jason
That's true. But we're kind of going, I think we should go off now.
Okay.
So
now? Okay. He's probably D, yeah. Now we have Jason Day.
We are going off of right as of now.
Current time.
Okay.
Next up, Jason Day. Jason Day is one of the only Australian PGA Tour golfers, and he is very good. I think he's just a B tier. He has house. He has a 3-hole course and driving range. He's
Next up,
Ricky Fowler. He did really good at the Olympics this year, 2024.
He did.
And he did decent at the Masters. Didn't place very high.
Yeah.
He's probably a B tier.
He's a pretty good golfer,
Yeah, definitely B tier.
It's just that he doesn't always do the greatest.
Yeah, he's not very consistent.
Yeah, that's true.
Next up
is Phil Mickelson.
Phil Mickelson is probably the best.
He's a pretty old golfer.
He is now, yes. He's one of the
Very
best
old.
short game golfers probably ever.
Yes, that's true.
So I think that just makes him S tier. He's also he's won a lot of majors. He has moved to LIV or Live. Yeah.
Holy.
Podcast.
Nothing.
You want to be on our podcast? Say hi.
Podcast?
Yeah. No. Okay, we're leaving that in just because it's funny.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't.
Phil
Okay,
Mickelson, where are we at? He has.
Well, we're going to have to edit this part out that we're
He
talking.
he did move to Live Golf.
That's true.
So, he's not doing good there because he's kind of old. So I think right now he's just a C.
Yeah. Next up is Tommy Fleetwood. Very, very solid golfer.
Very, very good golfer. Very good with his woods and whatnot. He has won a couple PGA championships.
That's true.
He's usually plays his
He's a
Probably
major
top-
player. He's pretty good.
Probably top 20 usually most of the time.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
That's
you know,
true.
majors and stuff like that. Probably top 15 in most amateur events. So,
Yeah.
I think he's a good B,
B,
golfer.
B.
Yeah, B.
I mean, he could be A, but like he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Next up is Bubba Watson.
Bubba Watson, he also has moved to Live Golf
That's true.
or LIV Golf. He absolutely nukes it, but he is left-handed. So that's going to deduct some points there. He's quite a handsome young old man. He wears a pink visor, which also adds points. So it kind of deducts the left-handed points. So I think he's just a C golfer.
Yeah, he's not like the greatest, but he's decent. Next is Victor Hovland.
Hovland, he is a very good golfer right now. He is insanely European.
Yes.
So
He is kind of young.
he is very young, and he did do very well in the Masters this year. So I think that puts him about a B tier. Okay.
Colin Morikawa.
Colin Morikawa is Team TaylorMade. Best golf clubs, obviously. Oh, ducky. He's done very well in recent years. Very good ball striker. Very he's like a mixture of American and Asian. He's like an Asian with his eyes open, you know. So I think that he's a good A tier.
Yeah, pretty good.
He's A tier, yep.
Next up is Max Homa. This is a pretty solid golfer, okay?
He has fallen off in recent years, though.
He did decent in
did.
this PGA.
This is Masters, you know, PGA. He places pretty well.
Usually in tournaments.
Usually, yeah. So I think,
Yeah.
you know, probably like a C tier.
Yeah, I would say that's about right.
Now, Tony Finau, he is a very interesting golfer, mainly because he's a very interesting golfer. He has recently played. So Tony Finau is a great golfer. He kind of fell off again. He's very good. Probably 2024, he's placing very high. So I think he's a nice B tier golfer.
Tony
Very,
Finau,
he's pretty good. He's
Pretty
pretty good. Yep.
Pretty good. Next up is Tiger Woods. Now we all know
We all know
he's
Tiger
the
Woods.
greatest golfer of all time. Like obviously, everybody knows.
Everybody knows that. But he is good. He's old.
He's a very old player.
He's like 54.
Yeah, he's very old. So as of right now,
He's
I
like
would
A tier.
rank him C or D tier. But because of his accolades
He's up there.
and his history and how good he used to
And his
be,
influence on the game. He's obviously
we
in that
can't
tier.
rank him. Like currently, he's great, and
Currently.
because he's the GOAT, we have to put him in S tier.
Have to put him in S tier. Next up, John Rahm.
Rahm.
John Rahm is a very good golfer. Also, sadly, moved to Live Golf. He played with Grant Horvat and Phil Mickelson on 18 holes with what's his face? Josh Allen. With Josh Allen. So they did lose to Grant and Phil. Grant Horvat is a E2 golfer, by the way. So he's probably B tier golfer. He's very good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I
would
haven't
say.
watched much of Live Golf, so I wouldn't know. Adam Scott.
Adam Scott is next up on the list.
Adam Scott is a pretty average tour golfer. He's getting better. I mean, well,
That's
actually, he's actually getting worse, but his scoring average is going down. So I think he's like a C tier.
Yeah, he's really not the greatest.
Bryson
Next is Bryson
DeChambeau. He is absolutely nukes the ball off the tee.
I would say an A tier golfer.
He is.
No matter what.
Just in the
Limit
last
is
tournament,
A-tier.
he won by like 8 strokes. Went, I think,
Very good golfer.
6 under, 25, 26.
Now, some people do not like him because he's in Live Golf, but
He also has had
he's a very good golfer.
before he kind of fixed himself in the earlier stages of his career. He had a lot of pressure as he was young, so he kind of retaliated and getting mad, and he had kind of a short temper. But he has since worked on that. He has a great YouTube channel. I suggest you guys watch that.
There are some tips on that.
I think right now he's an S tier golfer.
That's true. He's not that old.
Not old. He's very young.
Yeah.
Not very young.
Not old.
He's 30. He's about 32 right now.
Okay, next up is Xander.
Schauffele. Xander. Oh, who are these kids?
Let's just cut this out.
Yeah.
Just wait for this piece of people to come. Huh?
Huh? No. Cut that part out real quick.
We're gonna have to. So
And
next up,
Xander Schauffele. He just recently won the Olympics for the American team.
Yeah.
Very good golfer. I think he's an A tier right now because he hasn't really done well in the majors. He's had some wins at PGA, obviously.
and Olympics. He's pretty
Olympics. He's very good.
Good. Yeah, that's true. Next up is Hideki Matsuyama.
Don't know much about this guy personally. He is honestly probably a mid golfer since I don't know much about him.
He's really good. He won the first meet of the year.
Yeah, he is really good.
Okay, he's very good. He won the first
knew
meet,
that.
first meet of the year.
Alright, so we're just gonna restart him and we can cut that out.
He what?
He's won the Masters before.
Yeah,
Okay, I
he's
did not
really
know
good.
that. Okay.
He's not really good, but
He's okay. We got that.
Okay, we're just gonna cut all that out, Paxton, and we'll just be restarting him right now.
Okay. Got a lot of cutout. You're making me do a lot of work here, Royce.
Well, maybe if you don't mess up, that's your fault.
Nah, bro.
I mean, every time we messed up, you could have just stopped the video.
But we don't need to be doing that.
Okay, next up is Hideki Matsuyama. He won the Waste Management Phoenix Open in a playoff with Ricky Fowler in 2016.
2016, my bad.
He got his victory on the 4th hole.
He is washed up now, though.
Yeah, he isn't as good as he used to be, but he did win the first tournament of the year.
In the PGA,
And he's a professional Japanese golfer, plays on the PGA Tour.
obviously.
He was the first Japanese golfer to win a men's major golf championship.
It
Fun
was
fact.
also known as the Masters.
The
is what he won.
2021 Masters
2021. This is true.
tournament. Yeah.
It was a year. No, was it 2 years? A year or two before Scotty won his first Masters.
True.
Probably 2 years.
Next up,
So I think he's probably, since he's washed, he's probably B, yeah.
next up is Patrick Reed.
Patrick Reed is a very good golfer.
Yes.
He's obviously climbing up in the ranks. I would probably put him A tier, but he is, it's because, he's very good.
Yes. Next up is Justin Thomas.
Justin Thomas is, plays for Titleist. Very good golfer. He's probably an S tier, just because, he's
He's a
been placing
really good
very, very well. On
I would
these
say he's
recent
one of the
tournaments.
best.
One of the best, definitely.
Next, actually, let's
Last
talk a little bit
one.
more about Justin
Well, it's
Thomas.
one
I
of
would
the-
say he
Yeah.
is one of the best golfers,
Yeah.
and there are many tournaments that he's
won a lot of tournaments.
And
He's
and
climbing
he's
up.
former world number one, actually.
He
used
is
to be-
former, yeah. He
At
used
one
to be.
point, he was the number
And
one.
then Scotty
in the world.
destroyed him.
That's true. And
Yeah.
yeah.
He just
Next up is Rory McIlroy.
This year he's actually won the Masters.
He did win the Masters in 2025.
Brit.
He also finished his career Grand Slam,
Slam.
first one since 2001 with Tiger Woods.
This is true. When Tiger did it in one season because he's the GOAT.
Yeah. that's
So
true.
Tiger just information here. Tiger also won 14 majors in his career so far. Probably won't win another one. Most recent being the 2019 Masters.
Yes.
That's just a piece of information right there.
Rory is a very good golfer, and I think
Rory
Rory
McIlroy
he is known to be a choker
A bit,
in the
yeah.
Masters.
and major tournaments.
And many people thought he was going to in the 2025 Masters, but he didn't.
He didn't,
And he
yeah.
ended up going to that playoff we talked about earlier with Justin Rose, and he ended up winning.
He did kind of choke in the last round though. He
And
did go
Justin
3 over.
Rose did do
So.
very good in the first day of the PGA, and then the second day he did decent. And then he started to pick it up a little bit, and that's
Yeah.
kind of how he climbed his way back into
And also Bryson fell off.
Yeah.
Tremendous. He got like 8 over par on the last day this
So
year.
now,
He's obviously S tier.
Yeah.
Easily.
one of the greatest golfers.
One of the greatest. Like
Next
insane.
up is Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty Scheffler is number 1 golfer right now. He's been number 1 for a while. Instantly S tier. Most recent win was actually the most recent tournament, the CG Cup. That was actually also his first tournament he played and his hometown. So he's A tier golfer. He's won 2 Masters, one in 2022, one in 2024.
Scotty Scheffler also won 9 times in 2024.
Yeah, he's one of the best seasons ever since Tiger Woods in 2000. Very good, obviously. He
will be ranked
Obviously S tier.
S tier.
S tier. Easily
Golfer.
S tier golfer. Not even like a
So
chance.
our final rankings are S tier: Tiger Woods, Bryson DeChambeau, Justin Thomas, Rory McIlroy, and Scotty Scheffler. Our final A tier rankings are Sergio Garcia, Colin Morikawa,
Xander Schauffele, Patrick Reed.
Our final B tier rankings are Justin Rose, Jordan Spieth, Jason Day, Ricky Fowler, Tommy Fleetwood,
Victor Hovland, Tony Finau, John Rahm,
and Hideki
a
Matsuyama.
lot of average golfers on this list.
Yes. And C
Mostly because they're washed up, honestly. They would probably be an A tier.
is Brooks,
Koepka, Shane Lowry, Phil Mickelson,
Bubba Watson, Max Homa, and Adam Scott. And D tier,
Justin Thomas.
there was only one.
There should have.
Dustin Johnson.
I mean, if we thought about this a bit more, there'd probably be more bad golfers. But yeah,
There is some bad golfers out there, like some people that are really old.
Minwoo Lee's also very good. We didn't get to him on this list, but we will see you with the club rankings next. Okay.
This is the ranking: golf brands, clubs, and balls.
Yes. Mostly
off,
based on clubs, though.
We'll be starting with
Ben Hogan. Ben Hogan is named after a very successful golfer back in the 1900s. They're mostly known for their irons. Actually, I'm pretty sure they only make irons, but nobody on tour uses. Well, it's not sponsored by anybody on tour.
Yeah.
Not a very popular brand. They're probably a D tier.
Yeah.
They're quality clubs.
Next up
is Bridgestone. Bridgestone is mostly known for their balls, not really club brands.
They have really good budget balls. That
very
is
good
known.
budget balls.
I haven't really ever seen their
Got them right there.
clubs, but
I don't think
if you're looking for balls that you can get for cheap,
Bridgestone
is probably one of your best options. So I would say we rank this B tier.
B tier.
They're a very reliable source if you need balls.
Yes. Callaway.
Next up is one of the greatest brands. I would say probably the second best.
Probably.
Callaway.
See, Callaway is sponsored.
Very good brand.
It sponsors a lot of people, a lot of young golfers on the tour, a lot of bees chasing us too. Callaway makes very great clubs. Their driver that came out this year, what was it this year? It was the
Callaway Elite.
The Elite. Okay, the Elite is ranked as the best driver in woods this year by like a lot in most categories. So I'm pretty sure that's an SD right there.
Yes, we will. Okay, next up is Cleveland Golf.
Cleveland Golf is pretty much is really good with their wedges.
Yeah.
Not really good with anything
They're
else.
not a very good golf brand.
Yeah. Their wedges are perfect, though. Like, very good wedges.
So because they have such great wedges, I would say we'll probably give them C tier.
Probably C tier.
Because they don't really have anything else good.
Yeah. See, no, next up, Cobra.
Cobra is a pretty solid golf brand, not too expensive. My sister's clubs are also Cobra, so
very good for beginner golfers, and not tour, but like scratch golfers. Bryson DeChambeau was also sponsored by Cobra in his earlier stages of his golf career, but now he is since discombobulated with the brand, and now is picking any brand he wants. I think he's sponsored by LA Golf. Okay. So I think Cobra is probably like C tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up is Strata.
Strata Golf is actually a kind of a cheaper version of Callaway. They're definitely a beginner set, not very quality clubs. Probably C tier. Maybe D tier.
I would say Strata's C tier.
C tier, yeah, because they're really good quality clubs.
Beginner clubs, they're pretty good.
But
they're pretty good.
You're not going to see anybody on tour.
Next up, I would say, next up is Mizuno.
Mizuno is they have probably the best feeling irons, and in golf, that's what they're kind of known for.
Yeah,
feel, and they make a lot of blades and looks.
They do make blades.
So there's a lot of people that are sponsored by Mizuno. They also make a lot of other sports stuff, like baseball and soccer and knee pads or whatever. So I think they're probably an A tier. Very great
Next
irons.
up is Nike.
Nike isn't very.
They don't really make
golf
clubs.
stuff. They don't make anything anymore. They kind of split from the golf. They make golf clothes.
They make balls rarely.
Yeah, but their balls are like people swear by them.
For that, I would say because they left the golf industry and they don't golf much anymore, probably D tier.
Yeah, and Tiger was also used to be sponsored
Next
by Nike.
up is Ping.
Ping Golf is also a very good driver
good,
this year.
Pretty good. They have a really nice driver this year.
Really nice driver, really good irons. They are definitely one of the top golfers.
I would say probably A-tier.
A-tier, yeah.
Next up is
Slazenger. Slazenger is like a more of a ball brand, kind of like Bridgestone.
Yeah.
They do make clubs, but their clubs are horrible.
They're not as good. They're not good.
It's definitely D tier.
Yeah. Srixon next up, another very good budget option, just like Bridgestone for
With the
your
balls.
clubs.
But the irons are quite expensive, probably average price for irons.
Yeah.
They are very good quality irons. I think they're probably...
And they have, like, I would say they're up to par with Bridgestone for budget balls. They're really nice balls. Yes. I would say they're nice budget balls, just like Bridgestone. I would say B tier, just like Bridgestone.
Higher B tier, though, because, they make golf clubs.
Yeah. Next up is...
Tour Edge.
Tour
Edge is a very, pretty like, average... Not average, though. It's not the best golf brand.
Yeah.
But, they're probably C tier. Actually, no, I'd say they're D tier. They're not very good. They make really bad balls. They're basically just range balls. Probably D tier.
Yeah.
Next up is Top Flight. Top Flight is basically the same thing as Tour Edge, except Tour Edge makes, clubs.
Obviously, Top Flight, we all know them. They're the company where you can go and hit balls.
Yeah.
Which
is
very nice,
very
actually.
Cheap balls.
And they're not your balls.
Yeah. You shouldn't buy these things. You'll find them in the course.
Yeah, but they're not your balls. You just hit them at the thing. And I say because they provided many golfers with ways to go just practice their swinging.
Yeah.
Without having to waste all their balls. I would say, if your course doesn't have a drive. We are the Tea Talkers.
What?